Hello, coolers. Welcome back to another interesting episode of Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest developments. We are going to start with this report claiming that Barcelona could have closed huge deals this week had Laporta accepted the CVC deal. Then secondly, we are going to be talking on this other report claiming that Barcelona could go on a contract termination spree in the summer in order to raise funds. Thirdly, talking about Gnabry of Bayern Munich, it has been reported that Bayern have set a 40 million euro asking price on Barcelona, for the winger. And finally, we are going to be talking about Frenkie de Jong, as Barcelona and Manchester United have reportedly agreed a fee for the 25-year-old midfielder, but Frenkie de Jong have rejected that deal. We are also going to be looking at that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. With the summer transfer window almost upon us, Barcelona are scrambling to get their finances in order. The Catalans are not in a healthy situation economically and need some serious injection of cash in order to improve their salary margin and register new players. They are pushing to offload players before June 30, but that alone will not cut it. That is why the CVC deal was seen as a crucial one for Barca to get into better shape financially. As per the terms of the deal proposed, Barcelona would pocket 270 million euros in exchange of 10% TV rights for a period of 50 years. However, President Laporta is still not convinced about the offer and has been reluctant to sign off on the deal as a result. Amidst the rising pressure on the Barcelona president, reliable journalist Gerard Romero has now claimed that had Laporta accepted that CVC proposal, the club would have been in a position to close major deals in the current week. It is unclear as to what deals Romero is talking about, although they could be regarding the official announcements of Franquisi and Andres Christensen, who will be leaving AC Milan and Chelsea on free transfers imminently. But given that there is no salary margin to bring in new players at the moment, Barcelona cannot complete any deals until funds are pumped into the club or revenue is generated from sales of existing players. Needless to say, the club administration must act fast and make some crucial decisions in the coming days, not only with regard to the CVC deal but also with regard to the sales of stake in Barca Studios and Barca licensing and merchandise, in order to ensure the smooth running of operations. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona have an important couple of months ahead of them as they stare at a vital summer transfer window, which could define how their next season pans out. But before Barcelona can focus on their incomings, there is the matter of the club getting themselves into a better financial position with an increased salary margin so that they can register new players who are brought in. Last summer, Barcelona ended up losing Messi, because of lack of a margin on their wage bill to extend his contract. Furthermore, they had to enforce pay cuts to each of their 4 club captains and several other players in order to make room for new arrivals. Heading to the summer of 2022, the situation has not improved a great deal, and Barca once again need to find ways to create space for the incoming stars on their salary bill. However, Sport is reporting that this time around Barcelona are not considering pay cuts as the process can be very tedious and would require a lot of negotiations with a representative of each player. But President Joan Laporta insisted in a recent interview that drastic measures will be taken if needed, to ensure that the club are in a stable position or situation financially to welcome new signings in the summer. And as per the report, those drastic measures could be the unilateral termination of contracts of players who Barcelona cannot offload. Barca will make efforts to find new clubs for players who are not part of the plans, but in case they are unable to do so, they could resort to unilaterally terminating their contracts, as they did with Mateus Fernandes in the summer of last year. Doing so would be a complicated procedure, as players tend to take the legal route to try and get paid for the entirety of their contract upon termination. However, what it would do is grant Barcelona time until the legal proceedings are resolved. But the report adds that termination of contracts and granting the release letters will be the last resort for Barca. They will continue to make efforts to sell players, even if it is for lower fee than they might be expecting. Then on to the next story of discussion. Bayern Munich are set for a summer of reckoning as they could be set to lose two of the top attackers in the upcoming transfer window. Robert Lewandowski is entering the final year of his contract with Bayern and has made his desire to leave in the summer very clear. Barcelona have emerged as frontrunners to sign the Poland international, although Bayern remain adamant their striker will stay. At the same time, another forward who could be on his way out of the Allianz Arena in the summer is Gnabry. Like Lewandowski, the 26-year-old winger also has a contract that expires in 2023, and a renewal is nowhere in sight. The German international is reportedly unhappy about the terms offered as he believes some of his other teammates are much more better in terms of wages. It has led to a standoff, with clubs from across taking note of his situation. Barcelona, who have the strongest interest in Lewandowski, are also keeping tabs on Gnabry, as they will need a new winger in the summer, with Ousmane Dembele looking likely to depart and Leeds United rejecting an offer for Rafinha. Gnabry could become a serious target at the Camp Nou. Now, Bild is reporting that Bayern Munich would demand a sum of €40 million for the former Arsenal winger in the summer if they fail to renew his contract. Gnabry enjoyed a stunning 2021-22 season, scoring 17 goals and setting up 10 more from 45 games across all competitions. Someone of his quality and age, the German international would be a coup for a fee of €40 million. The 26-year-old would also bring in experience at the Champions League level, something that Rafinha cannot boast of. So Barca would do well to land Gnabry in the summer. Let's see how it goes. However, they are not the only club keen on signing Gnabry, as arch rivals Real Madrid are also keeping a close eye on the German international and could make a move after having missed out on the capture of Kylian Mbappe. And on to the final story of discussion. Things seem to be picking up steam with regard to Frenkie de Jong's future at Barcelona. The 25-year-old continues to be linked with a move away from the club, despite manager Xavi Hernandez and president Joan Laporta insisting that they want him to stay. The midfielder, for his part, has also made his intentions very clear of wanting to continue at Barca next season. However, the financial situation at the club has meant that the rumors refuse to go away, with Barca understood to be open to significant offers that help them get out of the muddle. Manchester United have emerged as the most ardent suitors for the young as they look to replace Paul Pogba this summer. The appointment of former Ajax boss Erik ten Hag as the new boss has only served as a fuel speculations further. After all, it was under ten Hag's tutelage at Ajax that Frenkie de Jong flourished, before earning his big move to Barcelona in 2019. And according to a fresh report from Oriol Domènech, Barcelona and Manchester United already have an agreement over the transfer fee of the 25-year-old Netherlands international. The update does not mention the exact value of the transfer fee that the two clubs have seemingly agreed upon. However, it does claim that Ten Hag has made multiple attempts to call and speak to the young to convince him to join forces at Old Trafford. But despite the efforts of his former mentor, the Dutchman remains unconvinced about the prospect of joining Manchester United and has told Ten Hag and the Red Devils no. The lack of Champions League football on offer could be a major detractor for the young, as Manchester United finish outside the top 4 in the Premier League and will only be playing in the Europa League next season. With Barcelona seemingly open, to sanctioning a sale, whether the Premier League giants can convince the young to make a U-turn on his stance remains to be a question. So callers, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, it's bye for now.